Welcome, you're watching Vox News, your daily evening news with Rita Kamkumo. Our headlines today: Tanzania declares 14 days of national mourning after the passing of its president, John Magufuli. Tanzania's opposition leader, Tundu Lissu, claims that the late president, John Magufuli, died of coronavirus a week ago. South African officials and the entire Zulu nation mourn the death of His Majesty, the late Goodwill Zwelithini, the longest-serving monarch in Zulu history. Our top story today: Tanzanian President John Magufuli has died, aged 61. His Vice President, Samia Suluhu, announced the news of his passing on television on Wednesday night, after 18 days of uncertainty over his health and whereabouts. Fellow citizens, it is with deep regret that I inform you that today, on the 17th of March 2021, at 6 p.m., we lost our brave leader, the President of the Republic of Tanzania, Honorable John Pombe Joseph Magufuli, who has died of a heart condition at the Mzera Hospital in Dar es Salaam, where he was being treated. The President was admitted on the 6th of March 2021 at the Jakaya Kikwete Cardiac Institute for a chronic atrial fibrillation that he has had for more than 10 years. He was discharged from the hospital on the 7th, where he carried on his duties. On the 14th of March, he felt unwell and he was rushed to Mzena Hospital, where he continued with his treatment under the supervision of doctors from Kikwete Cardiac Hospital until his demise. Tanzanian residents in the capital, Dar es Salaam, reacted to President Magufuli's death.
I am not happy because, for once, we managed to get a brave leader. But now that he has left, I have no words, to be honest, because we have lost hope. I am in pain. I did not expect this was going to happen. I am crying in pain. We had great expectations because, as a country, once you get such a leader, we are better off now. Our country was a mess. People did not know what was going on, but now we are calm because we know what's going on. The poor had started making progress in life. We had been rescued. Business was flourishing. If you had a problem, you would approach a government official and you would get help. As a president, we were used to seeing him in the media everywhere. Every other day, he would be launching and reviving projects, and then suddenly he was missing. We were worried. We heard rumors he was unwell, and we never got any confirmation.
Tanzanian authorities have declared 14 days of national mourning following the passing of President John Magufuli. Tanzanian President John Magufuli did not die of a heart condition on Wednesday, as announced by his Vice President Samia Suluhu. That's according to Tanzanian opposition leader Tundu Lissu, who claims that not only did the late president pass away a week ago, but he died of coronavirus.
I have received news of President Magufuli's passing without any surprise, to be honest. I had expected this all along. The only thing that surprises me is the fact that they continue to lie up to now. Even now that he's dead, his government continues to lie. Magufuli died of corona. That is one. Number two, Magufuli did not die this evening. I have information from basically the same sources which told me that he was gravely ill. I have information that Magufuli has been dead since Wednesday of last week.
President Magufuli's unexplained absence from public view for nearly 3 weeks had sparked widespread rumors of his ill health, with his opponents insisting he had contracted COVID-19 and his disease was kept secret. The Tanzanian government has repeatedly denied these allegations. The news of the passing of Tanzanian President John Magufuli is stirring international sympathy. In neighboring Kenya, President Uhuru Kenyatta announced on Thursday that his country would observe 7 days of national mourning in honor of the Tanzanian leader.
On the continental stage, the late President Magufuli was a champion of Pan-Africanism. In the passing on of President Magufuli, I have lost a friend, a colleague, and a visionary ally. Do hereby order and direct that in testimony to the high esteem in which the people of Kenya hold President John Pombe Magufuli, the Republic of Kenya will observe a 7-day period of national mourning. Africa and the world has lost an illustrious leader whose vision, passion, and immense leadership propelled the nation of Tanzania forward and also steered the East African community to closer integration.
President Kenyatta also encouraged the wearing of a face mask against coronavirus in a tweet mourning President Magufuli, despite Tanzanian authorities claiming that the leader died of a heart condition. High-profile personalities and leaders, both on the continent and abroad, reacted to President Magufuli's passing, including British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who expressed his condolences to the people of Tanzania on Twitter. In Ivory Coast, a national tribute to the late Prime Minister and Defense Minister Ahmed Bakayoko, who was reported dead last week, aged 56, was held on Wednesday with a ceremony in the presidential palace in the capital city Abidjan. Among those in attendance were President Alassane Ouattara and his wife Dominique, government officials, military and religious dignitaries, as well as diplomatic corps.
It is a difficult day because a huge tree has fallen. Uwile umuthi omkhulu. Our nation is indeed in mourning.
South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa on Thursday expressed his condolences to the royal family and the Zulu nation for the death of King Goodwill Zwelithini, the late leader of the country's largest ethnic group. Former President Jacob Zuma also attended the memorial of the longest-serving monarch in Zulu history at the Royal Palace in Nongoma. Hundreds of Zulu mourners gathered on Wednesday to pay their respects at the king's funeral following his passing on Friday morning at the age of 72 after weeks of hospitalization.
The king was everything to all of us, particularly the community here in Nongoma, because he lived amongst us for all the 72 years that he actually has lived. He was living here. He knows virtually everybody in this community by name, and we benefited a lot from him. He was such a wise man.
So now, as he passed away, we're crying. We don't know where we're going to go now, right now. We're hoping that God will be with us to protect us, to give us hope that one day we will be healed on these wounds.
The revered monarch, who enjoyed strong spiritual influence among millions of Zulus, was buried in his birthplace in the southeastern city of Nongoma in KwaZulu-Natal province. On the international scene, British Health Minister Matt Hancock announced Wednesday that over 25 million people in the United Kingdom have already received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine.
Yesterday, we delivered 529,119 vaccinations, more than 500,000. And that means that today, exactly 100 days since Margaret Keenan got that first authorised jab in the whole world, we have now vaccinated over 25 million people across the United Kingdom. Deaths from COVID in this country are now thankfully falling so fast. They're down by over a third in the last week again. And the vaccine is saving thousands of lives right now here in the UK.
The announcement made by British health authorities comes as major European countries have suspended the use of the British, Swedish, Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine due to safety concerns. On the international scene in Spain, Real Madrid coach Zinedine Zidane hailed his players' 3-1 victory against Atalanta on Tuesday.
We played a great match, a perfect match from start to finish. It's a wonderful feeling, knowing you played a great match from start to finish. We're delighted to have qualified for the quarterfinals. We already know it's going to get more difficult from now on.
The French coach admitted that his team aims to win both the Champions League and La Liga this season.
Yes, we'll certainly try. Why shouldn't it be possible? That's what we're here for. We are going to try. We know it won't be easy, but we're going to put up a fight. We are still in the race in both competitions. For now, we have to relish the goals we scored and the way we played.
Zidane added that Premier League star Eden Hazard might soon be able to join the team back after suffering yet another injury. That's it for today. Thank you for watching Vox News.